Hey guys, Angelit's here, and welcome to another gay replay, Dragon Age Inquisition. We are still hanging around Skyhold, and I think I've figured out that Andy really does want to go with the Way of the Tempest. So, just like before, I have to acquire the book from the person who actually is a Tempest, has a Tempest specialization, and that person is Sarah, which is quite fitting considering how they kind of bonded a bit, playing pranks on the advisors. Um, so I'm thinking in character what happened was, all right, they bonded for a bit, and Sarah's like, yeah, sure, you can go ahead and borrow my book on. I just happen to bring with me. I just happen to have this book on the Way of the Tempest. From Of Storms, Notes on the Tempest in Practice. Kim's words make one passage stand out. They expect folly in the Tempest and are fooled, but there is no madness in knowing the absolute limit of ability and charging to that edge. Wars may be a tactical affair, but the one-on-one meeting of combatants is decided by the one who first realizes they are in mortal peril and commits fully. Many reach that point. The Tempests start here. By the time their foes have risen to match, it is too late. Okay. So we've got the book, and we need to acquire... I don't remember what we have to acquire. Three things that I can't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead... I wonder if Cullen noticed the prank that we put on his desk. Something tells me he might not notice it right away, but... And he's gonna want to go ahead and check on his favorite general. Oh, and we got... Oh, it's the lyrium thing. What is Andy gonna tell Cullen about his lyrium?
As leader of the Inquisition, There's something I must tell you.
Come on, you can tell me anything, buddy.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I have asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
But are you okay, though?
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
I don't think, unlike Art, I don't think Andy approves of this. He's like, clearly the man is in pain. Andy's like, oh, man, I don't want to see you like this, Cullen. Yeah. I think Andy would choose something else.
You shouldn't have done this in the first place.
I have to do this. What future can there be outside the Order if I don't try? I believe in this Inquisition. I would serve out of loyalty, not blind obedience.
But this, risking your life, your sanity, it can't be the only way.
The Inquisition's army must always take precedence. I will consider what you said.
I mean, it makes sense to Andy. It makes sense to Andy for him to reconsider.
At your service.
Anything I should know? Anything else I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I believe Dagna has settled in well. She's certainly very cheerful.
Is that a bad thing?
I'm concerned she'll cheerfully blow up Skyhold with one of her experiments.
I'm curious to find out what Dagna would give as her explanation, because I feel like she's going to be your Arcanist anyway. If the Warden did not help her, leave the Orzammar, because I think in my third, when I do my next replay of Inquisition, I'm going to be loading a world state in which the Warden, just to see what happens, just see what the difference is, where the Warden didn't actually help her.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything,
Alright, Andy wants Cullen at his best, and if Andy's like, if Andy needs to take a little lyrium, not too much, but Andy's like, if you need to take a little bit just so you can function, Andy doesn't think that's a bad thing. Now, that might be very short-sighted on Andy's part, and you will probably be right. That probably is very short-sighted on his part. But Andy's not perfect. So, hey, BW, Wally.
Something
I
on your
guess
mind?
not. We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Or do you have anything to say about Corypheus?
Something on your mind?
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Fair enough.
Let's
We'll
discuss
talk later.
something else. Nothing right now. Perhaps
One thing that so one thing I want to do now, guys.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Yes, the Ferelden horses. Okay, Kim, and you've all got stuff. I do want to go and do this mission that Art did not get because he didn't side with the...
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese.
Okay,
and now
that's more
3
stuff
royals
that
worth of
he
crushed
did.
mint. They were right
That
here.
Cole did.
I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Yeah, Cole does that. Skyhold kittens.
There's no end of it. I can see
That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Liliana has to report in and all that good stuff. So I want to go to Val Royeaux and find out what I need to find out about Calpurnia. That's my main goal right now. First of all, I just want to make sure that Vivienne doesn't have anything else to say. And if not, we will go. And Dorian.
Yes?
Never mind. And if Dorian doesn't have anything else to say, then we'll continue on.
A little bird told me you were part of
Yes.
the Master Inquisitor.
A little bird.
Well, a big bird. A big, indiscreet bird who was drunk at the time.
We all have idiosyncrasies. Is that a problem?
We all have our
Quirks.
little quirks.
Quirks? What a delightful word. That's one way to put it. Back home, you see dwarves everywhere. And not
I don't know
just
what the
from
Ambassadorian is.
Ambassadoria. Rather odd how in the south, everyone thinks of dwarves as merchants. Limited view, in my opinion. Maybe you'll change that. In the future, one will hear dwarf and think Messiah.
Whoa.
Down
I don't know
with
if Andy's
stereotypes.
ready for that. I don't know that's ready for that at all.
I should go.
Naturally.
Okay. So, yeah. So, world map. Val Royeaux. Under her skin. Ooh, gosh. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort in building a trusted inner circle. Calpernia leads the Venatori, and it seems she's been busy. In the search for a particular set of elven ruins, she and her army of Tevinter extremists have taken a keen interest in a merchant named Vicinius. Perhaps finding him would shed more light on Calpurnia and her motivations. Find Vicinius and Val Royeaux. Let's travel there. And bring... Let's bring IB. And Cassandra. And... Why not? Dorian. Sure. Sure, why not?
The champions of the just.
Right,
Blessed are
right.
the righteous,
So,
the
this way, I
lights in the
believe.
shadow.
Vicinius, I presume. Travel to Vicinius's home. This should be interesting. Find Vicinius and Val Royeaux.
What happened here?
And where is the merchant we intended to meet?
A letter to a slaver, Zagar. Cancel that order for more field workers. Get me scribes, library slaves. The smartest you can find. They have to be able to read and write. Former runaways are fine, so long as they were clever about it. This Venatori leader, Calpernia, is paying a fortune for our best and brightest stock. Delivered to her personally. Don't ask me why. One thing, don't send any with brands or whip marks. We had a couple branded slaves in the last shipment. Her people sent the couriers back with burns on their faces. They said Calpurnia doesn't take kindly to damaged stock. Strange take for a magister, but her gold's good enough. Vicinius. I don't think I like Calpurnia very much. So we'll just take his stuff. One of those, you know, Carta ticks that I haven't been able to shake off yet. Invoice for slaves. Shipment 14 healthy males elf. 3 literate former scribes and bookkeepers. Set aside for Calpurnia. 5 healthy males human. Deduct 20 from 1 for missing hand. 10 healthy females elf. 7 healthy females human. 2 literate. Set aside for Calpurnia. Payment 350 sovereigns paid in full plus 150 sovereigns. Down payment for next month's shipment. A note is scribbled below. Reserve more for next time. Lots of demand. Okay.
It seems Vicinius angered Calpurnia by sending her mistreated slaves.
Really? Most Intervinter wouldn't bother to care.
Slaves? Why? What can slaves do that Venatori can't?
That's a very good question. And I think we're gonna go ahead and question these people right now. Right now. Bunch them up for questioning. Forgot to teach Dorian Barrier. Whoops. It's like no wonder Cassandra went down so quickly. My mistake, Cassandra. Sorry about that. Wait, I knew I forgot to level up something. Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, let's get to the bottom of this. Oh my gosh, Vicinius's remains. Oh my gosh, did not see that. Charred notebook. This charged notebook contains accounts, details of shipping routes, cargo manifests, and lists of contacts all shuffled together. The last entry reads, remember, Calpurnia's people arriving tomorrow to discuss new shipment. Must bring up incident with last courier being branded. Losing profits to keep them quiet. Good customer, but she's bleeding me dry. How ironic. Ask for compensation. Remember, find bottle of good Gilsain red for meeting with Inquisitor. Should be memorable. Oh, I wasn't able to turn on my charm. 204 gold and gold earrings. Oh, jeez. Alright, Andy. Oh my gosh.
That must have been Vicinius.
I see Calpurnia sent Venatori to deal with him.
Let's look around.
Yeah, this is probably what this must be what those Venatori were looking for.
Shattered crystal. Let's find the pieces.
Obviously, they didn't search well enough.
Here's another one.
On this other side of the bed.
The crystal's whole again, but... Hold on.
Lady
What the?
Calpurnia, I had no intention.
I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
A dwarven relic for storing memories.
Huh.
There's one or two in Minrathous. Very rare.
Dagna might know what to make of it.
Consult with Liliana and Dagna. Ooh, this is interesting stuff. So I'm guessing this is similar to the quest about Samson's armor, like this whole, you know, arc, I guess, or this quest. So yeah, let's take this back to, because we had to go through Dagna for that one as well. So let's take this back to Liliana and see if we can. Yeah, back to Skyhold. Consult with Liliana. And maybe we'd be able to find Calpernia's weakness as well. I don't think Calpernia is making a, you know, red lyrium armor for herself, but we shall see. Under her skin. Okay.
We can't fight a god. The elder thing's not a god. He's done. They make us done.
Hey, Dorian. See ya, Dorian. One more. If there weren't so many stairs between me and Liliana.
I will see he gets it.
Your trip to the
Yeah.
merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpernia
Really?
was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
What else does her past reveal?
It haunts her. Calpernia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpernia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna.
So wait a
The crystal
minute.
you found on
She's
Vicinius
trying to get those
fascinates
shipment of
her.
slaves to free them, but she only wants the healthy slaves. She doesn't want to free the. She doesn't want to free the charred and mangled and marked, scarred slaves. That doesn't make much sense. I don't understand that. Alright, we have to go to the Undercroft. Give this to Dagna and see what she thinks. Hey, Dagna.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor.
Really?
The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve
like lyrium.
voices, or a likeness. Memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found,
Whoa.
Inquisitor. I've made interesting
Whoa.
discoveries.
Have no fear, demon.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
Well.
I shall, Elder One.
Came with its own soundtrack, too.
crystal
I was
couldn't
gonna
take it
say,
anymore.
the crystal
What's
not
the
only
good
makes
for this?
holograms, but it actually had a soundtrack with it. What did we just see?
That looked like Corypheus and Calpurnia.
It was a memory stored in the crystal.
No, that was vital information. Did you see Calpernia's expression? Their alliance may be less than harmonious.
Corypheus said Calpurnia was going to be a vessel. A vessel for what?
They spoke of power and demons. But Calpernia is already a magister. Corypheus must have some other plan.
Dagna? Again?
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really?
Oh.
If we hid it among Calpernia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
I can split
Really?
it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpernia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in her lair,
Well, why not just
I
attack
cannot
her?
overstate the value of what we might learn.
Why not attack Calpurnia head-on?
You attract attention, Inquisitor. Her spies would see you coming. A single agent may slip in and out without notice. This crystal
let's
may
do it.
yield great rewards.
Dagna, do whatever it takes to get that crystal ready.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpernia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready
Oh,
soon,
Dagna, go.
I think. Let me
Plant
find a
Crystal
quicksilver.
Venatori headquarters operation. Nice. We'll talk
Mind your
later.
step for things, Inquisitor.
Let's go ahead and do
See you
that.
later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
To the war table. Yes, time to exploit. Oh yes. Hard in Hightown. I got an amulet of power. And
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
where was that? A battalion. Plant Crystal and Venatori headquarters. It's all ready. I tested out the crystal halves and everything. 1/2 records. And everything 1/2 records, the other receives. Now your spies just have to find the camp, sneak into it, figure out where Calpernia works, hide the crystal there without getting caught, then sneak out. Piece of cake. This will take time as well as people, Inquisitor, but the reward is obvious. Let us begin. Yeah, let us begin, Leliana. You are the key. Cool. I'm excited.
see what we
I'm
have.
very excited for this. Right now, I just remembered that I was able to get all the ingredients that I needed to finally get my specialization. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Get that out of the way. Yeah, that's what I needed. Requisitions. Bottle of smoke. How does one put lightning in a bottle? How does one capture the essence of fire and place it with the essence of cold so they exist in harmony? To those asking such questions, understanding the storm leads to becoming the storm. More practically, the bottle of smoke will house the elemental forces upon which they draw to coat their blades and become a force of nature on the battlefield. So we got our 3 spirit essences, 3 essence of containment apparatus, and 1 way of the Tempest. Craft. Perfect. Now,
Honored to serve.
thank you, sir. And with that, we can finally get our specialization. That would be perfect. Dive. 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 There we go. Believe all the teacher people are Where are the teacher people? I don't remember where... Oh, they're not down here.
He's in the Dales.
No,
He
they're not
fights
down
for
here.
the people.
Should not have dived. They are up here, I believe. I think. Actually, where are they? I don't remember where they were.
Inquisitor.
I could have sworn they were hanging out down here.
No one knows who he really is. They never do.
Here they are. I don't remember which one was which. Kim?
You finished the recipe for the recipes? All done with the tedious?
I have and I am.
Perfect.
Then I have a question. Would you leap with me out of this car and prove the eye is surrounded by fire?
Whatever you say. Yeah, I'll become a Tempest. Commit to the Tempest class specialization. All other specializations will be cut off. Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready to commit to this path.
Well, well. Everyone back down. I'm about to teach your Inquisitor how to play. Now we have some fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Beautiful. The way of the Tempest quest is completed. Congratulations, Andy. You are officially a Tempest. Perfect. I'm not sure why I'm going up this way. Is this a shortcut? I don't remember. Maybe.
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood. She didn't shout at all.
Oh, that's right.
Even when I dropped the ladle.
Trying to remember. What's the... How do I get out? Where do I go? Up this way, right? Okay, I think this is the right way out. The other thing that's happened, guys, since last I was here... Oh, yeah. Here we are. The other thing that happened, guys, since last I was here is that patch 5 for Dragon Age just came out. And a bunch of really neat things came out with patch 5. Namely, this new storage unit to allow us to finally put more stuff from our inventory that we don't need to drag around with us has been added, as well as the way to tint our armor. So, we're not showing that one. So, I actually have already gone ahead and you can see some of the ways we can tint the armor using crafting materials. That looks pretty awesome. But I already went and started crafting out Andy's outfit. So, that's really neat stuff. They're also coming out with the Black Emporium again, but not with this patch. I think the next patch is when that's coming out. Which I think is going to be awesome. It would be great to see, what's his name? The Quarian Terminator guy from the few. If you watch my Dragon Age 2 Let's Play, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, also, what has happened is I wanted to advance the Calpurnia story arc. The Calpernia side quest. So, I believe that... It's been about a month and a half since I touched this game, guys, because I've just been super busy. Yeah, Plant Crystal in Venatori headquarters. Inquisitor, I'm picking up conversations from the memory crystal. We hid in Calpernia's camp. Leliana's reviewing what we've captured. She could tell you the Calpernia's closest lieutenants, the last 3 books she's read, and her favorite tea. It's mint. Go listen when you have a moment. Dagna. Tea is her favorite. Mint is her favorite tea. That's going to be crucial. Very crucial.